What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, wow, what a busy week. Holy, it never gets any easier. Anyway, so got some bench time, actually the last couple of evenings, and I got caught up on some stuff. We're back on the Jaguar XJ220, and we've got it. So this is what it looks like at this point, okay? Glass is just sitting on there. This is just kind of sat together. So, we'll take this apart here. There's your interior tub. That's what that looks like. There's the rear suspension chassis work. Engine is in place. I'm still going to hang all the other stuff off the front of it. Intercoolers and stuff. That's what the bottom looks like. Not very exciting, but we're close on this. We're very, very close on this. So, hoping that I can sit down this week and get some halfway decent bench time. It's going to be rainy up here, which is great because this week has been swelteringly hot. And it's been super busy. I haven't had a chance to actually relax or do much of anything in here. So I'm hoping that I get some time and I can finish this because it's really close. It's really close. Basically what I have to do, let me take care of that too, is I'm trying to make these wheels and tires fit on this chassis. And I just recently had somebody ask, like, what do you do to fit wheels and tires, aftermarket wheels and tires? And realistically, the answer is it varies for each kit. Like this one, I'm still kind of up in the air on what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. I don't really know because I had to kind of cut the suspension back a little bit to get these to fit under the body. So it's up in the air. That's going to be my basic, what I'm working on this weekend. Everything else is detail painted. Everything's ready to just be finally assembled. I just have to figure out these wheels and tires. So that's going to be the main goal, to get this done and wrapped up, which will be amazing. I've started my street machine build, which we've gone over this in other videos. It's this 69 super stock Rambler, original issue, I don't remember when I looked this up, but it's the original issue of this kit. And boy, did it need a lot of cleanup. So I've got the body cleaned up. Scoop is glued on there. Pay no attention to that cat hair. I don't know how that could have got in there. So the body is cleaned up. I do have to scribe these panel lines, and I have not gotten my tool in yet. I just ordered it a couple days ago, so that's probably going to be a bit before it comes in. But I do have to scribe these panel lines a little deeper before we get it in primer, but that's that. You can see the trunk is open. Let me show you a little bit of this kit. You guys that aren't familiar with Johan kits, their detail is like second to none. It's really, really nicely detailed stuff. It just needs a ton of cleanup. So there's your basic interior tub, which looks really cool. Here is the chassis. You know, it's a typical Johan chassis. Nothing to like really write home about, right? The cool part is here's the trunk floor. Trunk floor is separate. Let's see. Let's stack this stuff over here. There we go. Trunk lid. This is dashboard, seats, stuff like that. You can see the person that had this kit before me took enough care to packaged this up separately because I assumed some of it is loose in there. But very cool. So that's that. There's your engine halves. Although I'm not going to use these engine halves, I'm not going to use this engine. I'm going to put a small block Chevy in this. Just kidding. George Oppenheim just had a stroke. Did that for you, George. I am going to use this engine. It's got the axle that goes through the block, as you can see right there. I don't want to get into super modifying a chassis and doing all that stuff. But I am going to do what I can to kind of hop up this engine a little bit. What that entails, I am not sure yet. But we'll go with the kit engine. There is the gas tank, radiator, cylinder heads, exhaust. There's a good example of how much flash is on these kits. So you guys that are like, oh, these new round 2 kits are covered in flash and they're crappy. I say, well, look at the flash on that. Holy cow. I'd take one of those new round 2 kits that are covered in flash any day over this. But regardless, it's just flash. It takes a little bit of time to clean up, and then you're good to go. I had a good time. Actually, the Insanity podcast has a Discord. I joined that, which is really cool. And I was in one of their build rooms the other night, and that's what I did while I was chatting with those guys. I cleaned up the flash off this stuff. You know, just sat here cleaning flash and sanding mold lines. It was a good time. You guys should try it sometime. Anyway, so there's the roll pan for the front. It does have a minimal chrome tree, which is also bagged up separately. So whoever did that, thank you. Tires, wheel backs. These are, if I can get them out of here, I'll show you. Okay, these are the wheels I'm going with for this. These are Iceman Collections. One-piece Kragers. These are the pre-chromed wheels that came in the Maverick kit. I did not use those, if you remember correctly. So I had these laying around, which is super cool. These are a perfect fit for this Rambler. So that's the Iceman Collections Krager, one-piece Kragers with BF Goodrich radial TA tires. You've got the wide one for the back, and you've got the skinny one for the front. So big and littles-ish. And there goes Blizzard. It wouldn't be a video without him yelling at me or running by. Anyway, so that was going to be a really cool fit for the car. Now, what's really cool about this build is I want to detail the trunk. Okay, so the trunk opens. We're gonna pick like a Steely out of the parts box. We're gonna paint it up, detail that nice with a tire. We're gonna use a spare tire in there. I might use an aftermarket battery, relocate that to the trunk as well. But I have, for the trunk mat, I had this stuff, and I thought, this is really cool. This is like perfect for a trunk mat. So this is a decal. This is Scale Motorsports upholstery pattern decal. So it's supposed to be, as you can see, like up here for a seat upholstery. But that is going to make the perfect, in my mind, the perfect trunk mat. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to detail the trunk with that. And then I have some aftermarket decals. Now, we did this. We talked about this on the podcast. I don't remember where these came from. So, but they are some pretty cool new decals for this, because let's see if do I still have them? I do. I haven't taken the trash out yet. There's the original decal sheet. It's junk, garbage. File that in the round file. But I do have this beautiful set of decals, and when I say beautiful, I mean absolutely beautiful set of decals. Absolutely beautiful. So there's two options on here. You had the regular paint scheme, which is this big red stripe that runs up the side of the car. But then you had the other option. There was only like 350 of these things made, which I'm really leaning towards because I don't know. I've got, so that would have the blue and the red skinny stripe just at the bottom with these blue stripes over the roof and trunk. Okay, and there's your hood decals. I'm picturing this thing, beautiful bright white, these decals on the bottom, red interior, Kragers. I think that's going to look cool. That's really the direction I'm leaning right now with this. But to get to this, like start really getting to this, I've got to finish this Jaguar. So that's the goal for this weekend. Finish the Jaguar, get it wrapped up. We're building that for the Classic Plastic Show in October. So that'll be cool, and that will be the final build for that show that I have to do. There's multiple classes that I want to show in. I guess it's compete in. It's a show. You're competing. You're putting them out there to be judged for awards. So I have something for each category. So it's the Mustang versus GTO is the main theme, which is really cool. That will be sponsored by that theme class will be sponsored by the podcast. Scale Model Car Podcast is sponsoring that theme this year, and I have a GTO and a Mustang for that I built this year, and then the sub theme is British Invasion. BG's Model Workshop is sponsoring that. Thank you, BG, for that. That's really cool. So I've got some stuff to British right here, Jaguar that fits in that class. And then I've got a bunch of new stuff. You've seen it all this year, but we'll go over it when it gets closer that I'm going to bring to that show. I'm excited for that. I really am excited. So I guess that wraps it up. I do want to say, please remember, go see Iceman Collections and use the promo code that he was generous enough to give to me for my channel. It's blueox10. That saves you 10% off your order. You can't go wrong. Can't beat it with a stick, as some people would say. Go check out his website. He's got some really cool stuff over there. Go check out Mark at Hobby Nut Models. He's having a big sale, his summer sale. Go check out his website. That is linked in the description of this video. Go over there. He's got a ton of stuff on sale. So go check out what he's got. Save yourself some money and buy some stuff from Mark. And then, as always, check out MCV Products. There goes Blizzard again. He's a whack job. Go check out MCV Products. He's adding new stuff to that website every week, and he produces some very, very top quality stuff. So go check him out. And he's a super nice guy. How can you beat it? How can you beat it? So that's it, guys. We're caught up. Hopefully, I'll talk to you again this weekend with a final on the Jaguar. Probably not much more progress on the Rambler. I gotta just get through this Jaguar before I can get into this. But then once the Jaguar's finished, you know what that means? Starting another build. Is it gonna be the short track Saturday night build? Or is it gonna be the Uncertainty, which I also want to build for the Classic Plastic Show? What's it gonna be? I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I'll let you know as soon as I know. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And as always, God bless, and I'll talk to you on the next one, whenever that might be. Sunday? Probably Sunday. All right, guys.